Let's talk for a moment about creating the life that you want. Let's talk for a moment about getting the life you want, about when you say to yourself, which we all do, how can I begin leading the life that I want? I mean, am I leading the life that I really want right now? A Course in Miracles helps us to understand more about the power that is within us. Hey everyone, this is James Nussbaumer, and good morning. Good morning from, as you'll see, a beautiful November autumn morning sun is bursting in my studio here. It's just the leaves are turning in full color. It's just one of those, going to be one of those beautiful shining days. Everyone, I am the author of The Master of Everything, and it's a series of books that begins with the book itself called The Master of Everything, which is the pilot of the series. And it's a story of mankind in the world of illusion we call life. And it's all about understanding spiritual metaphysical principles to help you to, to help us all live the life that we want to live, lead the life that we want to live. And I'm going to, before I get moving here, I want to bring up now, I'm going to share my screen with you here. So I'm doing the technical things on my own right here, right now. So bear with me. And as I share my screen with you, here we go. I'm going to highlight something here. It says, why can't why can't you create the life you want? Well, why can't we create the life that we want? And I'm going to highlight that like I always like to do. Why can't we create the life that we want? Well, when you think about it, and when you think all the time, like, how can I create the life that I really want? I'm not living the life I want. How can I create the life that I do want? And often we feel as though we're running out of time, or whatever, what have you. But the point is what I'm trying to say here is that when we create the life that we want through the power of the universe, which is metaphysical thinking. Now, bear with me. This happens for positive, right-minded reasons, and not for scolding yourself on matters, rather, that we like to do, that are for things that are out of your control, that you just, things happen in life and things get in our way. But we need to just keep moving on that, what it is we want to do. Don't you agree? The Course in Miracles teaches us, and I like this, think about this deeply. The Course in Miracles teaches us not to put thorns on our head and crucify ourselves to a cross. And we often do that because maybe things aren't happening quick enough in our lives. But the power of the universe works while we're in this world for us by the use of time. Another fundamental idea to think about for creating the life that you want is that, think about this, that it's difficult to really monitor and watch over our 60,000 ideas every day. Now, I'm not talking about thoughts and perceptions going through our mind. There's millions of those, but I'm talking about 60,000 ideas that penetrate, that circle our mind, that scientists, research has discovered that, 60,000 ideas we come up with, but we, throw them aside, and so we don't do anything. But, think about the sensations. These sensations are essential for how to create the life that you want. I mean, it's really, as time goes on, people that aren't in tune or don't understand the metaphysical are afraid of it, and so they want to judge it as something that's too strange because they just can't understand it, and it's non-traditional. But it's becoming now traditional as people in my age bracket move out and the younger ones come in. It is becoming a tradition. It will be tradition, metaphysical, spiritual metaphysics, and understanding in leading in creating the life that we want. So we need to kind of understand that. Lots of people feel that their lives can be no greater than, challenging work scenarios, or, tough times on the job, or, unhappy relationships and poor health, or, a mountain of maybe financial obligation that's just piling up. But let me put up a slide here real quick. And whoops, that's not the right one, but I'll redo this again here. I like this because it says your true free will is your home. It's where you live, and don't ignore it. Live it. Yes. Live the life that you want to create for yourself. Live it. Live it. This is in one of my blog articles at my website, jamesnussbaumer.com. So yes, begin living it. Unless you alter or change your attitude about creating the life you want, then you can never understand the abundance that is of the power within you. All you need to do is learn to reflect that into your outer world. And by the way, there's a link in the description box down below that will lead you to a free video that will show you more about how to tap into the power within you and reflect that into your outer world. And before I leave you and close right now, I want to invite you to my Monday podcasts. You can find out more at jamesnussbaumer.com. And it's on Mondays at 1 p.m. And the reason for Mondays is because that's our grudge day. I always say it's our most negative day of the week. And so I hold it at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is where I live, but not necessarily for that reason, but because it's a good time to accommodate most of the world, the west coast of the U.S., even over into Europe, to Asia, and to the land down under. The time zones kind of are, some people might be early morning, but it's kind of a reasonable time where we can all worldly, fit in no matter where you live. So I hope that you'll join me there. And by the way, I'm going to come back on here to just say one more thing as I close out. Remember, why can't you create the life that you want? Why can't you? Well, I tell you what, I hope that you are realizing your own natural inner gifts and wanting to extend them and share them with the world. That's how you create the life that you want. The world wants to hear from you. They want you to extend. That's what makes the world go round, I guess we could say. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. We were just kicking it a little bit today. Thanks for listening to me. God bless.